Oh, look at that. Look at that sunset. That's beautiful. Damn, look at that. It's beautiful. So somehow it looks darker on my OBS than it does on my actual TV. That's strange. Oh well. Alrighty. How are we doing? Whoa, there's a lot of people here today. Hello, everyone. Chat is so active today. Alright, hang on. The virtual before I do anything, I might as well go through everyone that's here, because there's a lot of you. Hello, Stan. Hello, Isaac. Hello, my awesome moderator, Martin. Hello, Game Escape. And hello, Imperial. I believe that's everyone I can see chatting at the moment. There's probably more people lurking, but hello to you all. Hello, hello, hello. And yes, sounded good before I asked. Thank you. You know me so well. You know me so well. Thank you, good sir. Alright, let's pop the chat out. Alright. I'm here and really sleepy. Oh boy. Has it been a long day, bud? Man. I feel like I'm kind of making a mistake because I'm streaming on a day that I worked, so I'm also equally as tired, and also because I work with children, I read them a lot of stories, so it probably wasn't a good idea to stream today, but you know what? We're doing it. Oh, that's a frog jumping outside. Let me just sleep quickly. I know you might argue, though. I have an art teacher college with the same name as you. Definitely not, because I can't draw. I know that'd be a really funny hand cam stream. Me trying to see me attempting to draw stuff. That would actually be hilarious. No, I'm not. Definitely not. A large meal from McDonald's. Oh. And I have a question. My stop motion's offline, but I wanted to switch from phone to camera because of photos quality. Do you have a program where you can see your results instantly? Wait. Hang on. So sorry, let me read that again. Where you see the results instantly. What like the quality of the animation going from one to the other? Because if I'm being completely honest, Imperial, you're probably better off finishing the stop motion with the camera rather than stopping cameras halfway through. Because you're going to notice the difference either way. So I would personally finish it with the camera that you're using, and then in the future use your phone for something else. That's what I would say. But I don't know if there's not a program where you can see the results instantly, as far as I'm aware. But you can definitely. I don't know. I've never I've never shot with my iPhone, so I can't really answer that question. Fully. But I would say stick with the camera and then move on to your phone if you feel like it's better. How big are the McDonald's portions in the UK to be a large meal? They're definitely not as big as American portions. I will tell you that now, Isaac, because I've had an American portion McDonald's, and holy crap, it's big. It is big. Your portions in McDonald's are way bigger than ours in the UK. Our large fries would probably be like a medium for you guys, I feel like. Then again, I haven't been to the States in a very long time. So things have probably changed, but I don't know. The mic can't draw either. Fair enough. I can draw IRL, but I am terrible at digital art. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Wait, during streams you check how the animation is going. I'll take a picture. Oh, you mean the software where you can view the frames? That's usually just any stop motion software. Any stop motion software would be able to you'd be able to view the frames. I feel like you should be able to. I feel like I don't really know about that. I had McDonald's last night, and let's just say I was still hungry afterwards. McDonald's never fills you up. It never. Like it's good in like the moment when you're eating it, but it never fills you up. Never. And it's the reason why I don't really like it. I haven't had a McDonald's, I think, since I was in Japan, and that was two. Shit, Japan was 2 years ago. Holy crap! Oh my lord, I went to Japan 2 years ago. Let that one sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly, that is bonkers. It is bonkers, just like my sword. Oh, look, a chicken. Wild chicken. You die. Get off my property. Is this... Wow, that dropped 4 chicken. Dang. Do I actually have feathers? Oh, I do. Not many, but I have some for something. Egg. Me now, McDonald's is small compared to other burger fast food now. Oh, really? Oh. I talk about traveling. How's Africa been? Amazing. Fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna come back maybe later. This food comments really affected. Oh yeah, no worries, Martin. Take care. It's all right. Sorry, I missed it. Lots of chat going on, but no, that's fine. Do rest up if you need to, mate. Don't worry. Means I've been watching your streams for 2 years. Oh shoot, dang. It's been a crazy, been an interesting 2 years, hasn't it? Africa was really good. It was honestly probably one of the best holidays I've been on. The safari was amazing. And I really like how I can see my Tower of Death over there in the distance. That's kind of hilarious. As you can already tell, I don't really have much of a plan for this stream. For this Minecraft one, but I suppose something I could continue doing is filling up my artificial sun with lava. So might as well grab these. These 4 shulker boxes are filled to the brim with lava buckets, which is good. What are you doing, Africa? Just visiting or volunteering? Flew all the way down to Cape Town just to kind of chill there and do a couple of tours around that part, and then we flew up to Nairobi and we did a safari for a week. It was, as I said, it was amazing because I think the animals that I basically saw every animal that you could possibly see out there, which is honestly crazy. The luck for that is insane. But we essentially saw every animal we possibly could when we were there. So we saw elephants, lions, buffaloes, antelopes, leopards, not tigers, cheetahs, hippos. Oops. Goes. Oh, the new cow variants are out. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Okay, so the new variants of the animals are out now. Huh. Paz would like that one. Paz is gonna like that. She's been looking forward to the new to like the new texture changes for the animals for ages. I have to let her know that one. Ben, what was your opinion on M&R Productions, if you've heard of him? Is that like the Lego YouTuber who has... I feel like a lot of the Lego community doesn't really... I wouldn't say they don't like him, but he says some things that a lot of people disagree with. The kind of thing. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know. I think if it is the one I'm thinking of, I do know, but I don't have an opinion on him because I don't watch his stuff, so I don't... I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible, I don't care. I don't know, is that mean? Is it mean to say I don't care about someone's content if I don't watch them? I feel like it's a genuine reaction, but I don't know. The sun is big. Big sun. Big sun. Am I even halfway done with this? No, I'm not. Interest. Oh, I forgot to bring freaking blocks to build along. That's a guy. I personally volunteered in Nairobi in 20. Oh, really? With school for 9 days. It was really interesting to see the different cultures and a bit sad as well. Yeah, no, it definitely was. No, it was definitely when we were coming in to our to hotel, especially in I think in Nairobi and Cape Town. It was pretty heartbreaking, to be completely honest, to see the living conditions of some of the people. It's crazy to be. I have mixed opinions. I do have mixed opinions on it. There's, but it's crazy. Oop, I really need to make this bigger. This is not safe. That's cool that you volunteered there. All right. Do 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 do. Boop. Ba-doop. 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 All right. But it's very it's very different. Africa is definitely very different, and I must say, a thing as well is that obviously the safaris are obviously pretty well guarded to stop like poachers and things like that going in. So before we went into the one that I was staying at, the Masamara, we obviously went through a checkpoint, and oh my god, there was a couple of soldiers there, and Jesus Christ, the size of the guns! It's for some Americans, it probably isn't such a big deal, but for me, for a poor little lad from Britain, seeing these soldiers with these big ass guns, it's kind of like, that's kind of intimidating. Though they were really lovely. But like, everyone out there is so nice as well. Like so nice. But oh my god, it was just crazy seeing that. So I'm just gonna grab 2. Having 2 would probably be the best, and 2 I'm gonna sleep as well, so I don't build during the dark. I think. I mean, I visited a garbage dump thing in Nairobi, and people were living there, and the only way they could make money was collecting plastic bottles, and it's just, oh bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, no, like that's just crazy. That to me is what's so crazy, is seeing all that. Check and jockey? What do you mean, Mr. Anonymity? What is that supposed to mean? But hello as well. How are you doing, good sir? I hope you're well. Let's continue to my. Oh, there's a chicken. Speaking of chickens, wait, all the cows stay this text still stay this texture, and the ones that I've got. I know that the new textures for the animals are out now, as we saw because we ran into one. I didn't know if the actual texture of the cows we have would change. As I said, my friend Paz, who I'm sure many of you people probably know and seen in stream, but she's been really looking forward to the this new update for a while now. So I have to send her a screenshot of the new cowls when I get a moment. Alright, and now we continue going up here again. Up we go, upsy daisy. Alrighty. Who's going to see the Minecraft movie? Me and my friends are planning to go watch it, but we're more going to watch it just for the meme. Because I don't have. Well, I'm 50-50. One side, I think the film is going to be an absolute shocker. But on the flip side, I can also see the film just being a lot of fun. And to be completely honest, for a film called the Minecraft movie, if it's fun, then I think that's the best case scenario. I'll watch it as long as someone's paying for my ticket. That's valid. They're taking the mix, same as Ben. Yeah, but instead, I've honestly got a funny feeling that the film is not going to be as bad as we all think. Which is it sounds crazy, but I generally don't think the film is going to be that bad. Right. Let's just grab all these a minute. And then we'll build across here quickly. While I am here, I might as well just keep building more of this, I guess. I don't know how much more this will go on to. We'll see. Put that there. And now... hold up. Hold up. It's got to be an easier way to do this. I'm talking about Minecraft. I saw this thing where this kid tried to sue Minecraft for stealing the names. What? That's not real. That can't be real. You're joking. That cannot be real. I refuse to believe that. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm just gonna keep my food there, to be honest, because I kind of just want to have this orb just used for lava. Right now, it's probably not a good idea, but to be honest, there won't be any mobs up here, so I don't need to worry about that. All I need to do is simply put the lava down. Put the lava down. Instead of put the cookie down, it's put the lava down. Not quite the same. Not quite the same thing, I suppose, but you know what? It's fine. I refuse to be that. That's ridiculous. Oh, there's the villagers. They love to trade and eat bread. They love crush and loaf. Watch, go as and reach. That's true. That is true. As I said, that they had to make a human fall in love with it. Yeah, that's kind of a very, very cursed. I mean, the villagers look cursed enough as it is, but they didn't have a subplot for that. It's just kind of like, not so sure about that one, Chief. You know, not quite sure about that one. But hey, what do I know? I've only played Minecraft for 5 years. I don't know anything about nothing about doing this kind of stuff. So alright, I think I just need to grab one. Need to do one more, I think. Do my cushion fall with a water bucket? Yeah, I definitely think it's should have done. You don't understand. He had a great personality. Did he though? Does he though? The hilarious thing is that villager's a nitwit, and they're meant to be like the laziest. They're meant to be the laziest of the villagers, which is also, as I said, kind of hilarious when you think about it. It's kind of funny. Just grab all of these. I might as well just grab as much as I can. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about the Minecraft movie at this point in time. I mean, for one thing, guys. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that the film should have definitely just been purely animated. I think having like the live action stuff in there, I think is a bit unnecessary. Oh, I just realized I need my pickaxe to break the freaking. I need my pickaxe to break the blocks. I'm smart. One thing that we can possibly agree on: the Minecraft movie will not be as bad as the live action Snow White, because that film looks like hot garbage. That film looks like hot garbage. But I've been saying that since I saw the initial trailer, so let me just hydrate a minute. So, there is that. Not sure if you've been. Anyways, Oh, yeah, no, talk about that. The style, as I said, how they've done this, how they've transitioned the style into live action, I think has been very clever. And also the fact that some of those sets are actually real as well is what I, again, admire about it. But I just, there is just something not right. There is something very much just not right, really, with it. Oh, it is raining and snowing on top of the lava sun. That is, that doesn't seem right. Does that mean there's going to be bits of snow, like on the bottom of the bits that I haven't filled with lava? That'd be kind of hilarious. Not there. We want it going here. Yes. Actually, I think we are actually over halfway. I think we're actually halfway done with this now, from what I can tell. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not quite. It looks halfway done, but not quite. Nah, they don't play the OG Minecraft songs at the end. I ain't going. I keep hearing that the Snow White was actually better than for people saying, "Oh, seriously?" Oh. So yeah, it's 1.8 out of 10 IB, which is one of the lowest. Oh, isn't that like the lowest? Oh, snap! I didn't realize it was that low. The problem is, and I've made my opinion very clear, but I am just not a fan of live action remakes of animated films. Not just Disney, but just stuff in general. I'm not a fan of it. Just not a fan. Because to me, it just kind of shows that Hollywood and film studios are just running out of ideas to the point that they're actually having to remake classic films that don't need a remake. Do you know what I mean? It just seems very, well, lazy. They had to change the story to fit with the society's norms. Yeah. Yeah, well, whatever. At the end of the day, we still have the original. We have the original film, so it's not all terrible and doomsday. Not all terrible, so it's what it is. As I said, I don't. The film probably isn't actually that bad, but from what I'm seeing of it, it's just like it doesn't look good, and that's kind of the problem with it as well. It's just like it probably isn't as bad as I think, but it's also just not good either. Feel free to cancel me on that, but you know, my humble opinions. My humble opinions, the film just looks crap. Yeah, I got a low score than the live action Dragon Ball. Oh, wasn't that live action Dragon Ball notorious for having like the lowest score? Or am I wrong on that? I feel like that was quite notorious for having like the lowest score. I could be wrong. There and there. Yeah, there we go. But dang, if it's even lower than that, then ooh boy. Ooh boy. That is a yikes, if you ask me. Yeah, I agree. Lilo and Stitch looks decent. Yeah, I think that's the thing. The thing with the Lilo and Stitch one is that it looks to be more on par with the original film compared to like the Snow White, because the Snow White just seems to veer off completely from the original. At least in the Lilo and Stitch, it seems kind of like a more faithful redo, if you will. But then again, at the same time, the problem is like it might not look too bad. But the thing is that as well, it's just like out of the two, which one out of this live action one or the animated one, which one are you more than likely to watch? Me personally, the animated ones, which is kind of like again, what's the point? It's tricky. Funniest part about the Snow White movie is that the actor that plays Snow White doesn't even like the character. Is that true? I didn't know that. Ah. Oh yeah. that is true about the god, and that is true about the Dragon Ball. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. That is actually hilarious. I can't lie. Oh boy, that is very very funny. That is very very funny, Chief. I cannot deny. Oops, I gotta be careful not to destroy this too quick. I don't know. I just a lot of things just don't that are anime just don't transition well into live action, and I think it's been very well. Take a lot of the stuff that Disney has done. It's very obvious that that is true. It just doesn't work. I don't think. As I said, people can cancel me about that opinion they want, but I just think live action remakes of animated stuff is just so pointless. So pointless and such a waste of money. But hey, hello, Paz. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Paz. I have got good news for you, Paz. Wandering around earlier in the stream when I was coming up to do the sun, I found new variants of the cow. So the update is now out. So, hey, but unfortunately, the our realm server we need to renew it. So you can't play it right now, but I'm sure we'll see another one. I think another thing is that Leon Sidge was more grounded in reality than other films. It's just real world setting of aliens. That's true as well. Although I will admit, I haven't seen many of the live action Disney stuff, but I've seen one that I saw that I didn't think was that I actually thought was pretty good was the Aladdin remake. I thought the Aladdin redo was actually pretty good because it was pretty faithful, but they also did things a bit differently with it. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad change, if that makes sense. Do people get what I'm saying? It's tricky. I don't really know how to explain it, but it wasn't like a carbon copy read copy and paste remake like the Beauty and the Beast was, but the difference was is that it was like an extra 40 minutes long than the original film, which I still don't understand. Um and it hasn't veered off completely like some of the other ones. Like I think the Mulan, because even though the Mulan one could have been good, but I don't know, just didn't quite. I don't know. I don't the Mulan. I don't know. Live action animated ones are just complicated. It's a complicated subject to be completely honest, and it's just I'd just rather try not to go into it because I just rant. One of the last times I ranted about these one of the live action Disney films, some random person on the Twitter got mad at me because I said, and I quote, I was not even remotely excited or interested in the live action Little Mermaids, and one person went off of me thinking that the reason I didn't like it was because the reason everyone else didn't like it. Racism, but no, it's just like I don't like live action Disney films. That's what it is. It's got nothing to do with the main person. Sure, she did a great job, but just like no, that's not the reason. That's not the reason why I'm not looking forward to the film or interested. Even looking forward, just not interested. So yeah, rant over. That's the rant over and done with there. Let's put my buckets in here. Bucket. Bucket. Yeah, I get you. I believe we talked about it in a past stream. I mentioned it. I mentioned it was directed by a guy. Oh, that actually might be a reason why I like it because I actually like Guy Ritchie as a director. That explains a lot, actually. Now, I actually didn't know it was directed by Guy Ritchie. Huh. Well, that'll explain. I said that definitely explains why I like it. Aliens did, they changed the other two aliens and they turned into humans, which I don't get. I don't think they did, because there is a shot in the newer trailer where you do see the one-eyed alien. You do see him. So I don't think they've changed them to humans. At least, I don't think they have, anyway. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty certain they haven't. This one has taken too long. Why do I do the most ludicrous projects? Neverite beacons, giant glowstone sun full of lava. I always just have to do the most stupidest things, don't I? But that makes it all the fun now, doesn't it? Ba-ba-do. So there is here. Yeah, I think that was. I couldn't remember whether or not I did that right or not, but I think I have. I think it's fine. Dum dum. Oh, they animated it unless. Oh, they did. Ah, fair enough. It might be a yeah. I think it's a different approach to disguise. It's kind of like a Hollow Guys thingy technology thing. You definitely did see one of the aliens in the most recent trailer. I know that it was the one. I think it was the one-eyed one. Can't remember their names. So yeah, I'm a fake Lilo and Stitch fan. I don't remember the names of the aliens. I don't remember the names of many characters, to be completely honest. So I am fake. I am a fake fan. I am fake fan, and I apologize. But yeah, it's just I know there are more films to look forward to coming out in the cinema, like the horror film, like a horror film, like 28 years later. That's like my biggest film. That's like the film that I'm most looking forward to this year, 28 years later, which might surprise a lot of people, but I love the 28 later franchise. It's one of my favorite movie franchises of all times. So definitely look forward to that. The Fantastic Four looks quite good as well. Man, Pedro Pascal, a couple others as well. All right, so Beakley, misspelled. Ah, fair enough. Hello, Crazy Maisie. Welcome, good sir. How are you doing? No, no, you're gonna have to go to the Nether. Not to get more lava because I have a lava farm, so probably be all right. How are you doing, Maisie? I haven't actually spoken to you in a while. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope all is good. That's a lot of buckets. Oh, I have exactly four things left. So there we go. You know what? I'm not gonna completely get rid of this bit. I'm just literally gonna go across. Oops. Twice here, and then I can just put down the lava here, and I can put down the lava there. But what I will do, whoop, is jump over here, and I will get rid of this. Then I know where to continue off when I come back. I said I'm not gonna do this lava bit all stream. I just figured at the start of all my Minecraft streams I can at least do that because then it's kind of like getting some part of it done, which is quite nice. Doing okay, about to head to sleep. It's 2 a.m. What are you doing awake, good sir? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, you crazy man. I appreciate you stopping by. It's good to see you. Oh, I've got to be careful here to make sure my shulker boxes don't go in the lava. That would be unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate. Oh, is anyone going to see Revenge of the Sith in the cinema? Yes, I want to go and watch it in the cinema. I definitely want to go and watch that. I definitely want to go and watch that in the cinema at some point. Peakley. Oh, Peakley's his name. Ah, okay. Mandalorian and Marvel. Pedro Pascal. Yes, I saw the announced the cast, and yeah, it's cool. I'll admit that, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm at the point now where I'm not really too asked about Marvel, but like certain projects, I'm excited about certain projects. Like the new Fantastic Four looks good. I don't know. The whole new Avengers thing, I'm just kind of meh about, really. I mean, it's cool what it looks like they're gonna do. Let's not overdo that water. But yeah, no, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see what they're gonna do. Just a shame that it's not gonna be with Kang the Conqueror anymore, from the looks of it, which is a bit unfortunate. But alas. Oh yeah, I completely rebranded and dissociated from Brave Youth and Globe in general. Oh, fair. I mean, after the whole drama fiasco, then I don't entirely blame you. I definitely don't blame you. Where's my stuff? My stuff is in there. Bonkers. Bonkers is in chocolate box number black. And that one, that's for gunpowder, that's TNT, and that's cool. Look at all those freaking. Oops, nope, wrong one. All right. Ba-da-ba-doo. I hope they don't screw up Loki. They ended up his story really well in Loki season 2, and now he's coming back for the Doomsday. Yeah, yeah. That is a slight worry, I must admit. But Marvel can do whatever they want. So Marvel does what they want on all my socials. As I said, I don't blame you. That was there was definitely a lot of fiasco with that, but I'm just I don't know. I am a bit tired of all the internet drama, especially in the VTuber space. That I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm just not going to bother with much of it anymore. I'm just kind of like, I'm just too tired. I'm too tired to deal with that crap, man. Way too much effort. As Deadpool says, maximum efforts. By the way, so I still actually want to do that idea of Deadpool versus zombies in animation. Just it's a silly idea, but it's one I'd like to do. That might be one. That'll be one project I might start working on very soon. But that could be fun. But it would be very. It would be very. I'm half curious to see what they're gonna do with the Doomsday, but also at the same time, I'm just also like, I mean, I'm not gonna be disappointed with what they do because I've got, I have really no expectations for it to be completely 100% transparent. Just don't care. Thought it wasn't healthy for my branding. No, as I said, I don't blame you. I have my opinions on that stuff, but I'm not gonna say anything just for various reasons because, yeah, just not gonna go there. I am just not gonna go there. Just tired of internet drama. Internet drama, petty drama, all that stuff. There's a lot of that going around on the internet right now, and it's just like, I don't need that in my life. I am a silly little Lego Stormtrooper that likes to play games, create animations, build Lego, and that's it. That's all. That's all I want to be. I just... Oh, that was a voice crack. That was a voice crack. That's all I want to be. Like Zoink Scoop. Oi, oi, oi. I'll do for now. Zoink Scoop. Let's be real. After the Stanley pass and they killed off Iron Man in 2019, it's just gone downhill. They got a good few things, but oh, it hasn't all been a complete disaster. I feel like really where it started, when Marvel started to kind of go down a little bit, was probably after Spider-Man: Far From Home. That's kind of where it started to dip a little bit, and then some films were just kind of rock bottom, and then kind of good, and then rock bottom. Like the good ones, like Guardians 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. Sure, there's a couple of other ones, but I have no opinions because I'm out of the loop and plan to keep it that way. That's valid. Yeah, no, I stopped talking about that drama a long time ago. Yeah, no, I know, but some people like to. Uh, some people like to continue. Well, some people like to go on about it. Some people don't like to let things die, but you know, they do you. They do you, as they say. The only thing I can. Right, was that? Interesting. Hello, Legoland. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. To be honest, Iron Man was killed off because RDJ didn't want to continue to roll. I mean, I didn't know that, but that's also kind of not... That isn't really surprising for me. But at the same time... I mean, I still... Don't get me wrong, I was bummed when Iron Man did die. Because he was like my favorite... He was like my favorite character at that point, so I was a bit bummed to see him go. Robert Downey Jr. was done with Marvel, and what does he do? He comes straight back. Probably for that big Marvel paycheck, let's be real. In the words of Deadpool, "Say good eye, mate. There is nothing that will bring me back alive than a nice big wump of Marvel cash." And let's be real, it's true. Deadpool is very wise in that aspect, my friends. Very wise. Too tired to keep up with this fear. Exactly. It's just I have noticed that the less time I spend on social media, especially Twitter, the happier I am. The happier I am because drama seems to spew much more on Twitter than anywhere else. So the less I use Twitter, the better. The better I feel mentally. It's kind of a reason why I don't really post all that much on there, to be completely honest. I'm going to do some trading. Oops. Wait, CJ stops. Of course I can. Of course I can. Run, Gromit. The coppers are after us. We can't let them catch us, Gromit. There's no cheese and crackers in jail, pal. I can't do a very good Wallace. I'm afraid. So, forgive me, but I just can't do it. Solid advice. Yeah, exactly. Too much drama. Oh, so much drama. Oh, me too, Hugh. But no. No. Oh, I had to go and get old Noble and die for real. God damn it! I actually watched that. Oh, I think a couple of you weren't in my stream on Wednesday, but on my trip to... Actually, we'd be going out to Africa. On my trip, the plane trip from Cape Town to Nairobi, they had on-flight entertainment. They had on-flight entertainment, and they had Deadpool and Wolverine. So I thought, you know what? I'll watch that. That could be fun. That would be a nice, good way to pass the time. Yeah, I ended up watching a censored version of Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, they censored all the swear words. They, like, replaced it with, like, frick, crap, and all that fun stuff. And they censored all, like, the really crazy bloody violence. It was actually hilarious. It was actually hilarious to see. I didn't think it would be, but it was just it was just so funny. because it's just kind of I don't know. It's funny. It was funny. That's the best way. That's the best way to say it, but just ridiculous at the same time. Funny, ridiculous, stupid, all that fun stuff. But Deadpool and Wolverine, honestly, I think might be one of my favorite. Just not just Marvel like superhero films, but just one of my favorite films of all time. It's just amazing. Always better to stick to your following list. Yeah, no, that's all I do as well. I definitely haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine like 9 times. Who would do that? Oh, mate, I've watched it. I've watched it about 10. I've watched it about the same amount of times. Trust me. Trust me. You're probably not the only one. I love it. I absolutely love that film. Uh, I mean, I love it so much. I bought freaking custom figures of Wolverine and Deadpool. Want to see that? Want to see the stream where I show them off? You can check out that one where I show you guys my minifigure collection, or at least some of my minifigure collection. All right, I'm pretty certain that's all of those guys. Oh, I have beds in here as well. Out I go. I need emeralds for things, so it's fine. I need my emeralds. I know. I think the thing with Deadpool and Wolverine is that I still cannot get over the beginning of that movie. I just kind of like they're actually doing this. This is really messed up, but really funny, and also just brilliant. Maybe forget how much I like the ba 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 as well. Say what you will, but that song is I think that song is a banger. I like that song even before Deadpool Wolverine, before Deadpool brought it back to relevancy. I just want to state that for the record. Um, I might try and map out. One thing I do actually did want to find actually is a blue forest because I want to get this kind of back together. But I don't know where I've searched around a lot in the Nether and I've just not found any of it. So I could do something very ridiculous, but it'd be so risky. Alright guys, Deadpool Prime here. It's a classic song. It is. It truly is. I've also decided that the giant TNT block I had on my old world that I want to rebuild on this one, I'm going to put it here. This is where it's going to go. Just kind of need to map it. Actually, I suppose I could actually map it out, actually. If I get some red concrete going, then I can at least kind of map it out a little bit. Might as well do that. Like I said, I don't really ever really have much plans when it comes to my Minecraft streams, but I have fun. Wrong one. Red dye, please. I'm pretty certain it's sand in this to make it, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to need a lot of red anyway, so I might as well just grab as much as might as well just make as much as I can. My precious sand supply. My precious sand. I use all that precious sand to make TNT. To go and dig some more. How's it gonna be go? Original recipe or Van Milder here? Oh, it's Ryan Reynolds was just born to play Deadpool. Like it's a given. Right, I need. Oh, by the way, there probably is an easier way to make the concrete instead of the to make this concrete, but my way of doing it is just It's just jumping up like this, putting a water bit on top, and then just kind of mining it back up again. That's the easiest way for me, anyway. I don't really know if there is actually an easier and simpler way to kind of do this. I don't think there is, really. I don't think there is. I could be wrong. Hello, Ice. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. I will not say the next part as there are a lot of no words. I mean, it's not bad. I don't really care. I don't care, but I just try not to swear because I know there is a younger audience that watches me, so I try to keep it PG somewhat, even though a couple of swears can slip out. One of the best parts about streaming on Twitch is that I did not have to hold back. I could just let it all out. Those that watch me on Twitch will know that. There we go, and now we mine it out. See, I say this is the most efficient way to do it. You didn't know I was streaming? Oh, did you not? Oh. Yeah, I did put it in my schedule. I did put it in the old schedule that I was streaming today. I'll admit this week's been that's been a little bit off because I was streaming on days where I usually wouldn't. But I might actually come back to streaming on Friday nights because Friday nights can usually be quite chill. So it's chill vibes, you know. This is definitely the most efficient way to get concrete. I don't think and it's not even close, to be honest with you. There we go. Boom. Just like that, we got him. We got him. Oh, I keep forgetting that you're not too keen on the Kelly name, are you? Shellen. Shellen. I will call you Shellen from now on, if that would be preferable. Actually, let me just grab a block of TNT just so I can see kind of like how big it would be, somewhat. They're probably not going to do like a complete accurate, like make of a TNT block, but I want it to be pretty close. Boing, boing, boing. Try to be very careful not to blow this up. I don't think I will. Boom. It is 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 12, 16? It's like 16 or so long from what I can tell. Yes, it's 16 long. Okay, I can buck on that. As I said, it's not going to be an accurate one. I'm literally just going to be doing it basically just the red, white, and black to what you can see there. So, as I said, not going to be an accurate build for it. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Yeah, that's alright. It'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. Maybe I should go the other way, maybe? Kind of don't want it to kind of go out. The one's kind of overhang on places, so maybe I bring it forward a little bit. Then we just sleep quickly. I should really try and move these beacons to like the corner of my area, so I can kind of get like a little bit of the area outside. Maybe that could be a plan. I'm not looking to get cancelled again. I don't like you. You never did. You never did. Oh, so good. Such a good film. Anyone who hasn't seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet, what are you doing? Go watch it. Click off the stream and go and watch it right now. I don't make the rules. Deadpool makes the rules. He's the one that breaks the fourth. he breaks the fourth wall, so you know he makes all those rules. He is Marvel Jesus at the end of the day. I'd say do it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go frog. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. I'm pretty certain I'm doing this right. I might be wrong. Let me just... I'll make sure that this is counted right. Let me just make sure that this is actually 16 by 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Ed? Oh, I made a slight miscalculation. Wait, how have I missed? Oh, idiot. Nope, I know why. I'm stupid. I do not know basic shapes. Not shapes. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but you know, you get what I mean. Wait, whoa, hello. There's a cave here. There's a drop. Interesting. Boop a doop a doo. Yep, there we go. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Perfect. Hello, Bullet. Welcome, welcome. Hello, good sir. Geometry, that's the word. That's the one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. There we go. We have got the base of the TNT. To be fair, I could... I mean, while I'm here, I might as well just do this whole layer, really, mightn't I? 5 big? Yeah. So, doop, 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 doop. So, yeah, there, I guess. I don't think I got enough on me right at this precise moment. I don't remember if Jesus is canonically a Marvel, but I know Santa is. He's an Omega Class mutant. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. Classic Grievous finally arrived. I already have working on an animation with him. Nice! I need to get back onto the animation grind, I do admit. I have got to get back onto that. 4. And I will get back onto that. Kind of like after this weekend, I'm planning on to really kind of get back onto an animation kind of grind. Just kind of sorting stuff out as it is. I mean, that is kind of cool about the Santa, to be honest. I will admit. Let's put this all along there. Oops. Oh, I can actually get quite a lot of this done. On the sides there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, man. I mean, to be fair, filling this thing up with TNT is going to be a lot easier. A lot easier than building a Netherite beacon. That's, like, just a given, I think. He's also in DC. Every year he delivers that said a lump of coal and that is Lamau. Now that is funny. The more you know, ladies and gentlemen. I literally know nothing about characters in that regard. I mean, I don't really know much about anything about superhero films. Basically, just kind of unless outside the movies, I don't really know anything about them because I don't really read comics and stuff like that. So it's definitely Can I even be bothered to try and recreate this? I mean, I could, to be fair. I don't know. Should I actually try? Should I actually try and recreate like the top of the TNT as well? Granted, I think I would still keep it red, just red, white, and black because I can't really be bothered to do all those colors. I cannot be bothered. Let's have a look. What is this going to look like? Is it going to look... Oh, that's actually not... that would actually look quite funny when it's done. Oh, I kind of... I wasn't planning on building a TNT block today on the stream, but now I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it. At the very least, get like the wall, and get like the sides and everything up and ready. Nah, you're not gonna see it too often. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. It's kind of like why I'm not really that bothered by it. I have a single block of dirt that I'm going to throw away because I don't want it. Goodbye, dirt. I just realized, did I build this as like a 16 by 16 as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, I did. Huh. I actually really did make this quite... I actually did make the ore and things quite accurate. I'm actually quite proud of myself on that one. Haha. Giant diamond ore block is probably my favorite thing I've made. One of my favorite things I think I've made so far. You said that Gonki would be in charge of the channel while you were gone, but the first post was an actual English. I think I reminded you about it, which is why every other post you made was only Gonk. Well, no, the post that came after was a scheduled one, in my defense. So that one... So in my defense, that one wasn't actually from Gonki. That was just a scheduled one. Right, I'm going to need a lot of I'm going to need a lot of this. This is why I saved the gravel. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting process. Well, I'm going to need a lot of red, aren't I? Because there's a whole other layer. Gonk! Gonk. I'm going to go get some. I might be back later if I don't fall asleep. Yeah, no worries, gamer. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good dinner. Take care of yourself. That's red terracotta. It doesn't even look red. Boom, bam, bop. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Oh, I ran out of red dye? Seriously? Hang on. I know where to get more. I know where to get more red dye. Boom. Oh, this thing is still producing. That's pretty good. I think if I make 2 more stacks, maybe 3 more stacks, that would probably be fine. I reckon. I think that'd be good. That should definitely work. Oh, let's have a quick. Let me have a quick swig of my drink. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so we have the red dye. I think we need some. We're gonna need some white as well. White dye is definitely not going to be a problem. Look at all of this white dye. White concrete powder. I think I should only really need 4. of that, and now I suppose the only thing that might be some trouble is trying to get the black dye. I think I have some, but it's not a lot. Yeah, I don't have much, but I don't think I need a ton of black. I don't think I need a ton of black thingy, so should be alright. Stack should be fine. Yeah. Well, now you guys get to witness me make concrete for colored concrete for probably the next 20 minutes. So get your popcorn out. It's gonna be a long one. I have a lot I gotta do for this TNT block. Again, I commit myself making the most stupidest things. It is quite hilarious. I really want a classic Grievous Wheelbike now that I own the figures and bugger, but I already have the 2014 one, so I'm doing a beginning. Probably no point. If you've got the original, if you've got the Goga, there's probably no point in getting that one, really. I mean, granted, the old one might seat the older Grievous better, but to be honest, it's probably not going to be a big hassle to upgrade, to like modify it so it could fit the old Grievous. At least I don't think it would. I personally don't think it would, but I have to think about that one. Interesting. There's not really been a lot of classic sets I've really wanted looking at the moment. Nothing's really come to mind. Though interestingly, one set that I've kind of been half tempted to get is the original TIE Bomber. Like, you know, the older TIE fighters, the ones that were made with the blue instead of obviously like the grey. Now, I kind of wouldn't mind trying to get hold of the oldest TIE Bomber, because that TIE Bomber used to be so rare and so expensive before they made a newer one. And I don't know. There's definitely, again, classic Lego Star Wars is still very nice. The old TIE fighters I think are really cool. I mean, it's no well, everyone knows that I like the old X-Wing. Old X-Wing is my favorite. Or at least not the old, the one that came after the old version. Old X-Wing I think is a bit too small for my liking. Just personally. Right, sit here a moment. And then boom. And now, mine. Oh yeah. I think my problem with Lego at the moment is I just don't have the room. But again, I imagine that's probably the problem with a lot of collectors. They just lack the room to build in, well, to display any of it now. To be completely honest. Because as much as I would like to get hold of the old Sandcrawler, I've got nowhere to put it. I've got absolutely nowhere to put it. And I know I think a couple of you would love to see the old Sandcrawler, but just like, I really have no idea where it will go. Do some of the white next, because I think I can probably start doing... like the white layer along. The other one I have does fit all Grievous figures. The older one can sit the new Grievous though. The seat of the classic wheel bike has an anti-stud on the back and the old Grievous has a stud. Ah, right. I mean, that's cool. I mean, yeah, you might as well use the newer one then in that case. From what I saw, the old wheel bike is very, very, very simplified and really not that good. So to be honest, you're probably better off you're probably better off just keeping with the newer one anyway, to be honest, mate. That is what I would say. Humble opinion. That would be my humble opinion on that one. Doo-doop, 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 doo-doop. I do kind of wonder what I'm going to see at the next LEGO convention I go to. Because I think the thing is, because I'm actually actively looking for a lot of kind of like older sets, I'm kind of also like, that's going to be a very interesting time for my wallet. I know the kit builders and Transformer collectors, we could always put back in the box in the store. I can't imagine that's always the case of LEGO. I mean, you can. Typically, what I do, I mean, I imagine a lot of collectors do this. If I'm taking sets apart, I'll put them in a bag and put them into storage, because you can definitely do that, as long as obviously you got the instructions on hand, which I always do. To be honest, I don't really know any LEGO collectors who get rid of the instructions. To be honest, that seems mental and a bit daft if you throw away the instructions into sets, because it's just kind of like, why would you do that? You know, you're going to need them to rebuild, but most people like to go digital these days, so, you know, it's not entirely... It's not entirely out of the question, I guess. Not entirely out there. But storage, LEGO storage, really, it's definitely much easier to probably take it apart, put it in like a zip-up bag, and then kind of store it. That's probably easier. I would say that's probably easier than probably trying to store the boxes, because nowadays I don't really keep the boxes of LEGO sets unless it's ones that I know that are going to be worth a lot, like as like a collector's kind of thing. But I wouldn't say I go out of my way to really keep all the boxes that I keep hold of. Although I have the instructions on my set, some of them which I had ever since I was little are very damaged. Oh yeah, no, well, I mean that's always gonna be the case really with that, so can't help it. You certainly can't help that. So I just realized I'm probably gonna wanna put some kind of form of lighting in here, just so that no mobs and stuff spawn inside. Maybe I should do that before I fill this up. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And maybe what I'll do as well, I might just put a bit of a flooring in here as well. I'm quite surprised that a lot of the conditions for the instructions, really old sets, I'm very surprised that a lot of them are as in good condition as they are. Because there are some that are in just perfect condition, like literally perfect. I'm just kind of like, I am surprised with myself with this one. I am very surprised. Cardboard deep slits. I don't know how much I'll need, but this will probably be fine. Deep slate tiles, please. Is there like another deep slate thing we can make? No, I guess not. I thought there might have been, but there isn't. Take some frog legs as well. That's a apologize. Also reminds me of the fact that I kept the Gungan sub box for many years, but eventually threw it away. Yeah. It's tricky because The boxes is one thing that takes up quite a lot of space. But I said I'm not really a big kind of collector in that regards. And if I'm being completely honest, if I do sell sets, I would say probably about 85% of the time the collector really isn't that asked about the boxes, because also the thing is with boxes, especially when you're selling them, it is also gonna cost more to it's gonna cost more postage as well. So it's kind of like you would definitely be saving yourself a lot of money in that regard. So it's not entirely bad. Trust me, I sold quite a big set last summer, and I asked the person, "Do you want the original box?" And they're like, "Oh yes, please." I said to him, "I was like, right, well, with this box, the postage is going to cost you about a tenner. Are you okay with that?" And he said, "Yeah." So I was like, "You know what? Fine. I respect it. I respect it." But at the same time, it's just kind of like that is quite a bit of money for postage. Some people would say it's a lot, but people collectors like the boxes at the end of the day, so can't fault them. Can't fault them too much. Alright, so this will be the flooring inside. I don't know, this is actually going to be enough. Deep slates? Probably not, but we'll find out. We'll work it out shortly. Oh, I might just about make it. No, I'm not. I'm going to need more. Damn it! The fact I'm planning on taking out some blocks so I could put some lights in, so let's light this bad boy up. Oops. Oh, boom. Works out quite nicely. At first I read that as Gundam. Gundam Lego set. That would actually be really cool. Do we reckon things will spawn in the center? Hope not. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be alright. I mean, we'll test it. This can be a test run. See if anything will spawn in here during the night. It's nighttime where all the scary monsters come out to play. Oh, hello, Enderman. So you just thumped your way across? Why does this kind of look like the inside of some kind of... Oh, hello. Enderman, you do not want to live in here. I'm pretty sure there's a third party who made one. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. You can definitely see that. Alright, the TNT block, I'm pretty certain, is now there's a layer of white. And, you know, doing it like this is actually not a bad thing, because I'm pretty certain the one that I made on my other world was not quite accurate to an actual block, at least in terms of like the scale of the blocks, I think. So it's definitely not a bad thing to do this. It's all just white along there, isn't it? Yeah, there's like a layer. Cool. Let us sleep quickly, and then I will rejiggle some things. Gundam is such a good series as well. Now that now that I'm thinking about it, I really like the Gundam series. Can't remember a ton about the older series. But I saw a recent. I saw the was it the Witch of Mercury? That was a good one. That was definitely a good one. One second, I'm just gonna let this do this for just a moment. Just check something. All right. Oh, blimey. Damn. All right. Drink time. All right. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I'll be very interested to kind of go back to the first stream that I did on this world just to see what this area looks like. Because for people who don't know, I have basically been streaming. I have basically streamed on this world since its creation 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago actually, because I started this world when I came back from Japan. If I am correct, which I believe I am. I believe I'm correct. Yes, I'm pretty certain I started streaming on this world after Japan. I just realized how very ominous the TNT block is going to be just there. That's kind of funny. Very, very ominous, just it just sitting on the hill like that, and the future is in the future is going to be filled with a lot of explosives. Boom, boom. Oh, scaffolding. That's what I was meant to grab. I need my scaffolding. Do you know what I could do for a laugh? Even though I wasn't planning on using the TNT to obviously go digging, I could start filling up. Actually, no. I don't think I will. I mean, I gotta do the maths of how much TNT I actually need before I do that. The answer to that question is probably a lot. Well, actually, no, there's no probably. It's definitely going to be a lot, but... But no, that could be interesting, doing the maths for that. Do, 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 do. Alright, so up we go. Right, if I grab this, can I still see... Oh, no, I can't. Welp. So if I do one side, then that will probably... Yeah, I'll do that. If I do one... I'll do one side of it. Then I can use... Then I can use the reference... Then I can use that as reference to the other ones. So we got one layer of white there. So this next one... It's 3 of them? Yes, it's 3. So 1, 2, 3, then black. Put this on here and I can see. Then 2 across. 1, 2, and then black. Then 2, Then black. And 2. 2, then black. And then the rest is white. Just make sure of that. Yes, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. But actually, from what I can tell, the first couple of layers actually are basically the same. This is a T. That's basically a T, so... Right, hang on, so we've done that, so we're up to the second one. Okay, so there'll be one white, one black, another black. Then 2 white, and then black, and then white, white, white. This is the very extensive guide of making a TNT block, ladies and gentlemen. It is it's an interesting experience. Bloop, boop, boop. Okay, so then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we'll be getting to the top of the T's. Yes, we're at the top of the top ones now. So then that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me just double check. Okay, then 1. And then, oh, okay, so then it's just 1, 1, 2. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. And then just one more layer of white, and then I think this is a side done. Let's have a look. Whee! Hey! Looks good to me. As I say, General Grievous is better than expected. I figured literally inspired me to draw Grievous with sunglasses and a death stick. I mean, it is a pretty cool figure, to be fair. That's not too bad. That is not too shabby, as they say. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And it didn't cost me a whole block of white either. Not a whole stack, anyway. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think what I will do next, though, is probably make... I'll do the next side here. Hold up, my brain is cooking. I'm thinking about it. Big boom incoming. Yeah, I think it's... Oh my god, I've just realized that's gonna be a lot of... This thing is gonna have to be filled with a lot of TNT. Like, a lot. But it feels like a waste to put the TNT inside the block before I finish the Netherite beacon. If I'm being completely honest. At least it'll feel like a waste. Would it be a waste? What do you think? Huge boom coming. It'll basically... I'm literally building a nuke. That's what I'm doing. I'm building a nuke, like... about 10 feet away from my land. It's not a good idea. It really is not a good idea, but you know what? You know what? We have fun. We like to have fun here. So, you know what? It's fine. Oopsie, I just realized that's not right. I used the wrong one. See, that's the thing is, once I've done one side, I can very easily just kind of replicate it. So, back there. All right. Boom. Bam. Bop, bop. And now... Yes, that's right, isn't it? Yes. I wasn't so sure in myself there, but I'm pretty certain that's correct. Oh yeah. Now the white comes all the way along here. Now just make sure that looks okay. TNT. We're dynamite. TNT. Unfortunately, I think I'm actually going to need some more white and black dye. Oh yeah, I am definitely going to need a lot more. I am going to need a lot more white. Right. It's not too bad. I mean, technically, they're not even full sides done yet because because I haven't done like the top red part of them yet. All right, I need some more white and black dye, so I'm just gonna go and do that. Well, that's it. Building a giant TNT block was definitely not on my bucket list to do on this stream, but you know what? It's fine. It is fine. We are having fun. But what I do need now is... Oh nuts! I need black dye, don't I? I gotta go and kill some squids. Unless anyone can tell me any other way to get black dye. Which I don't think there is. Hmm. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't look like there is. Actually, can you make dye out of coal? I feel like you should be able to. Oh, really? That's lame. That's actually kind of lame. I would have thought of all things, you could use coal to make dye. Huh. That's actually kind of surprising. Oops. It's fine. Steel tower. It's meant to be for sand, so it's fine. Alright, that should be alright. That should be pretty good. At least that should do for the white dye anyway. White dye should be fine in that regard. I think I have using all my shulker boxes there, am I? Although actually, I changed my mind. There's a pink shulker box in the sand. In the sand one, which I'm pretty certain is empty at the moment. Yes, I will use this. Going to use this one. I'm just going to throw all of the powder and stuff in here at the moment. I need a lot of black dye. I don't need a lot, but I'm gonna try and see if I can find a bunch so then I don't need to go and find some more ever again. Squids, squids, squids. Hang on, let me just readjust my chair. Readjust it, make it a bit more comfortable, and boom. There we go. Oh, stretch. I would suggest people stretch if they haven't already. Posture check. Do the old posture check, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Alright. Okay. Stretch ready to go. Okay, so easiest way to obviously go and find squids is in the ocean, so full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Feels like Back to the Future. Meow 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 meow. Do 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 do. Such a good film. Oops, I was not meant to do that. I mean, I suppose I can just... Yeah, we need to get out of the swampy bit anyway, because I don't think squids can spawn in, like, swamp water. I could be wrong. Probably best going straight into open sea. There is fish. Come on, squids, show yourself. Oh, I see some. Get over here, squids. I need your ink. Oh, that was 5. Ooh. Oh, there's actually a lot of squids to spawn out here. Well, to anyone who might like squids, I apologize, but this is Minecraft. We need stuff. Positive check plus hydration moment combo. Absolutely. That is important. Well, this is a really random block of grass. What's up with this? How very random. I mean, to be fair, 10 ink sacks will probably be fine, but I want to try and get a couple more so I don't need to come back out here too often. Oh, squids, where are you? Well, never seen a squid in a swamp water, but then again, I haven't encountered a swamp biome yet. Oh, really? That's kind of hilarious that you haven't encountered one, but yet in this world, I spawned. I spawned in a swamp biome, like a huge one as well. That one only dropped 1. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Oh, that one's got a trident. That's kind of scary. Swim away! Swim away! Oh, and that one dropped 4. Thank you, looting, for being completely and utterly random when it comes to things being dropped by mods. There's a lot of kelp here. Anyone need kelp? Because there's a lot of it. I just remembered as well, a lot of people tend to make kelp farms because they're pretty good for fuel, if I recall. At least I think they're pretty good. I think they're meant to be pretty good. I could be wrong in that regard, but I'm pretty certain that the blocks of dried kelp is pretty good for fuel. Oh wow, that was a lot. That was like 9. To be fair, that would probably do for now. If I see any more, I'll bonk them, but honestly, I think that's pretty good. 24 should do. Swamp squid. Yeah, it's been a while since I played. I don't explore much when new updates come out. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, you don't usually really need to explore all that much once you've got a base and things set up. There's not really much to explore. Oh, for anyone who is wondering, I feel like I've probably explained this so far, but that's a gunpowder farm, and that's a trident farm. Why do I have a trident farm? Because most of my farms that I have require tridents, so it's easier to have a trident farm so I can always replace the ones that I will potentially lose. That is my logic with it. And logic I will stick with. Alright, let's get the boat. And now we fly back to the past. Flying back towards the past. Bum 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 bum. I don't know what that song was about, but it was a song, alright. Alright, here we are. Hello, TNT block. Positively glorious seeing all this broken stuff. I don't think I'll need more than another stack of the black. So to be honest, I think I'll just grab like 32 from there. I'll grab 32 from here, because this should make a stack of it, shouldn't it? Yes. Yes, we still got some black. We've still got some black dye left over, so I will shove that in here. Also, what role do tridents play in your farm? Basically, it's not. I don't think it's in a Java thing, but in Bedrock, because tridents don't despawn when you throw them, you can put them in a little area with the pistons, and what it will, you throw it in with the pistons where the mobs will drop in, and basically if you put like 4 pistons kind of like around each other where it can push the trident, and that it will push the trident to kill the mobs. And the thing is as well, if you hold a looting sword while it's doing that, you'll get the looting effect. So essentially it's basically an auto, it basically helps with like an auto kill farm, basically is essentially what it is. But as far as I'm aware, it only works in Bedrock. Because again, I'm pretty certain tridents despawn after a while in Java. But again, I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% because I don't play Java. So I only go off the information I know about Bedrock, to be completely honest. But that's essentially the reason why I have a trident farm. Because I mean, because like all these tridents here has been from that farm. It's very, very effective. And also just having a gunpowder farm is kind of essential for me building. That's interesting. Yeah. I knew about the gunpowder farm. I never knew that I tried one. Or the other one. Yeah. I don't think I've really shown it. I mean, I've got another. I've actually got a wither. I've actually got a wither skull farm as well. Which I don't think I've shown that one. I'm not actually sure if I've shown that one on stream actually. And the wither skull farm. Because I can assure you, I didn't get all these beacons from running around nether fortresses, just killing all the skeletons and praying I get the skulls. Nope. I built a farm to get the skulls, and I have there's a very cheap way to kill the wither on bedrock as well, which honestly, I should really test if that still works, because if it doesn't work, it could be a problem. I have to think about that one. Oops. Whoa, let's not move me. Wow, 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 wow. Hello, son. Yeah, but it's interesting when, like, a lot of people, whenever I see all the stuff comparing Java to Bedrock, I mean, Java seems to have the advantage on a lot of things. But at the same time, Bedrock has its advantages as well. And I think the Trident thing of that definitely is one of the bigger cases of... It's definitely one thing that has an up on Java. Right. Black concrete powder. Let's throw this up. As you can see, I am not dead. He's alive! Martin lives from his food coma. I hope you're alright, bud. So that must have been one heck of a McDonald's meal if it put you into a food coma. Like I said, usually, because I never get full from a McDonald's at all, like ever. So that's kind of surprising. Bom 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 bom. That is very surprising. Alright, so now we have all of this. I should be able to get a vast majority of this done now. Well, not quite. Maybe I'm just built different when it comes to oh, McDonald's. I said, really, it's an interesting one. McDonald's. I don't think McDonald's is bad. I mean, it's definitely. I wouldn't say it's. I mean, it's definitely not good food, but it's not. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's terrible. By any means. I don't know. I think when it comes to the burger. Oh, I left you something on Discord for later viewing. Oh, did you now? Interesting. By the way, Mine, as you can see, we are building the TNT block. I suppose rebuilding the TNT block. Should be free. There we go. And boom, boom. So, but we're definitely not going to fill this thing with TNT until probably the Netherite beacon is done. I gotta can't waste the TNT. I definitely can't waste the TNT. That's a dead certain. So I have to make sure I get this done first. Boom, boom. Oops, I just realized actually that's meant to be 1. Black, please. Then we build all this along. You can see I brought Matt Murdoch to negotiate my paychecks. Like what? I mean, this is it again. We have gone through the contract. There was no contract about pay. You agreed to do this for free, my friend. I don't make the rules. I do not make the rules. Boom, ba-dump, ba-dump. I think effectively we'll probably have enough blocks to probably finish this, I reckon. Yeah, we should be able to. Hold up, my brain is just blanked a little bit on what's meant to go where. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I'm blanking out a little bit. The hypo plays a major role in the regulation of basic biology. Like what? That's just confused me. I'm taking on that got that dog. Yeah, no worries, Isaac. Take care of yourselves, man. That's me that made the rules. This is your channel. But as I said before, I stated many times that the check. If you agree, there's no. Well, to be honest, there wasn't really actually any contract assigned. So, and you also agreed you do it for free. I don't make up those rules, you know, man. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. That looked really weird for a second there, but it's fine. It looked weird, but it's fine. Alright, now just a layer of white, and then I think we should be in the... Make sure that this is looking alright. Ow. TNT. Oops. Oh, did I do it the wrong... Wait, have I done it the wrong... Did I do it the wrong way around? Oops, I've done... I think I've done the end wrong, the wrong way round on some of these. Hang on. Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Oh no, I don't think I have. Now I'm confused. Because you'd think that end would match. I said I'd do it for 50 million. You definitely didn't say that. I know for a fact you didn't say that. Hold up, I need to get a TNT block because now I'm very confused somewhat on which way was right or not. I've confused. I have confuzzled myself quite majorly with this. I have confused myself very much, majorly. I don't know what I've done, but it just doesn't look right. I know. Which way is it meant to be? Okay, so it's meant to be like that one. That's right, I've done it wrong. Okay. So I got to swap them around. So that is the black. That is white. Yeah, that should be a bit better. There we go. I'm fixing it. The message. Yeah, no, I saw you, Weiss. I saw the message, Weiss. Regardless, I want money. Well, sorry, I'm broke. I'm broke. In case you didn't know, mine, I am not monetized. So I can't do not much about that one. Do 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 do. All right. And fixed. Fixed it. All right. So that's the. That's the white part. Now I just got to do the red layer and then we'll be done. I need a lot more red dye than I own, so I need a lot more red dye than I currently have. So let's make some more. Might as well put this concrete. There and but you got a lot of TNT in that box, don't we? I reckon. Actually, I should probably just do. I know, we'll just do all of it. We'll just do all of it. I don't actually know because I got to obviously put the roof on it as well. Mate, I'm the uncle of a sea otter that keeps blowing my money. Wait, what? Hey, Cashman. Well, as I said, I'm not monetized, so I can't give you jack. I can't give you jack. I mean, I can pay you in studs, like the Lego Star Wars studs. How about that? I pay you in studs because that is the only way that I can pay people. Somehow that TNT block just being there looks absolutely incredibly menacing. I think what I might do with it, I might just do the sides, and I might put the. I'll do the roof another time because I'm still kind of umming and ahhing. I'm still kind of umming and ahhing about whether or not I want to just kind of do the if I want to actually completely redo, like, make the top of a TNT block, like, accurate. Alright, gotta rest now. See you next week. Yeah, no worries, Weiss. Take care. There. I can just take those studs to a currency exchange stand. Yeah. Definitely do that. I've now just got an idea for a short. For some reason, studs and code the currency exchange has now just given me an idea. You get the inspirations from the most random things, my friends. Boom, boom. Alright, let's get this done. I think I'll finish the sides of this block, and then I will probably wrap it up, I think. Actually, I think I probably will make like a bit more of an accurate, TNT block because I've done it. I've done it with the freaking minor one. Might as well do it. Might as well do it with the TNT block as well, I suppose. So it'll look quite good from the top when I do look down on it. Alright, we now have the red, so now I sleep. And we finish it off. That's always been on my hotbar good time. No, it's fine. Shannon, it was fine. But lurking is just as fine if you had me on in the background. It's not a problem, mate. Dude, I'll even star in as that guy who's taking the money to the exchange bank. It wasn't actually that. The idea that I had was someone kind of walking into a shop to buy stuff, and he uses the studs, and it's kind of like, I'm sorry, but you're a couple of studs short. And it's like, ah, damn it. And then what I have him do is he turns around and he just breaks something and it explodes into studs, and then he just hands it over. But then there's like this massive hole in the shop. The shopkeeper's like, what just happened? Why'd he do that? That's the idea that I have. That's it. It's silly. Alright. Boop. Oh, there are some blocks in there. Actually, that's 5, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 5. Oh yeah, so it's just it'll just be another 5 going up, wouldn't it? If I recall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just kind of into the actual thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Bumbly bumbly bum. I like breaking things, that's even better. There we go then. I'll write that short just for you then, so you can star in it if you really want to. It'd be quite funny. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I won't put the top on yet because I'll probably try and do a somewhat little accurate bit for the top of this. And accurate. Try and make it a bit accurate to a TNT block. It's not going to be super accurate because I haven't used like all the actual blocks, color blocks, because there'll be some gray and different variations of red on this instead of just like the plain red, white, and black that I've used. But I just simply cannot be bothered to get them all because I am lazy. I am lazy. If we had the budget, we could have a short series of us going on random adventures. I mean, I can do that. It just... You can definitely do something like that. It's more just finding the time to do it. Oh, crap. Oh, that's fortunate. Because as I mentioned in one of the streams, I like doing animations. They just take so long. They take so long to make. I think next week I'll definitely do an animation stream, I reckon. That'd be one way to... I did it again. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know what's up with me, but I keep doing that. Maybe this is why I should be crouched. Are you going to watch the Minecraft movie? Yes, I am planning to. I don't know how many times I've been asked that this stream, but for the however number of times, yes, I am planning to watch it. Me and some friends are planning to go and watch it. Probably later on next month in April. But we are definitely planning on watching it. Because we reckon... It's either going to be entertaining because it's bad, or it's just going to be entertaining because it's actually a good movie. Will it be the latter? No, probably not. But anything is possible. Alright, and with that, the base of it is done. Yes, he is because he's a baboon. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, so now we have the base of the TNT. I also kind of just realized his lookout probably isn't going to be as good as a lookout now because... I just realized TNT block is probably going to be in the way. Oh no, it's not so bad. They'll see out. Long we just got the independent big nuke rats right there. Oh yes, I do remember you saying that, Martin. Has she changed her mind, or has she already watched it? We did have a bit of a rant about Snow White and the live action stuff. TNT, yeah, you know what? That's not too bad. I kind of like it. But the ultimate. Let's put this one in there for a minute. I can put this one back. Alright, so now let's good way to have a look at my whole area is to fly up to my statue head. And then we can take a look from there. So now, let's go and grab the elytra. And we will fly up to my head and we will have a look to see what it looks like. Fly with wings. Ow. It's not too bad. I mean, you can't see it too much because of the watchtower, but you can still see it. That's quite cool. I like it. I should really do some more stuff in the back around here, maybe. Not so sure what I'd put over here. She changed her mind, but I wish I knew that before I wrote a joke in her Mother's Day card earlier. Oh. Welp. Awkward. That is a little bit awkward then, isn't it? But it's fine. It is fine. Things happen. Alright. I'm quite happy with my land that I have here. Oh my gosh. Probably not a bad place to leave it because I am getting a little bit sleepy. Alright. I mean, it would have been pretty accurate to it, to be honest, so it's fine. Happens, as they say. Damn. I really actually need to look at my first stream when I did on this world just to see what this land looked like before and after. Because I'm pretty certain this was like a really dense, like swamp area that I've just completely carved out. I'm pretty certain it was. I could be wrong. Hmm. Right. Anyway, I'm going to save and quit. Oh, so why it's gonna suck? Oh, as far as I'm aware, it's definitely not great. Although according to some people, it's according to Isaac, some people said it's not as bad as people think. Hello, Ben. Welcome, welcome. We're kind of just wrapping up. I'm kind of wrapping up now anyway, so you kind of joined in at a bit of an awkward time, but you probably got like a little look at my land. I just realized I've probably done a lot in that world. Did you were last on it? Oh yeah, I'm not expecting Snow White. Well, I mean, I don't really. It's kind of like one thing. It's like I'm not expecting it to be good, but also at the same time, I really just don't care at all. To be completely honest, because I ain't gonna go. I'm definitely not gonna go and watch it. So you know, I'm definitely not gonna go and watch it. So it's like I don't really give a toss, to be honest. Wait, was I'm doom scrolling and saw stream. Oh wow! I just saw what you sent to me, Martin. Oh wow! Oh um. So I'm just reading a couple of things. Yeah. It's just interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Oh man. It is kind of weird that I'm not going to be streaming over the weekend because I always usually do a Saturday stream, but it's kind of not. Friday streams are kind of quite nice. They're usually pretty chill. Maybe, maybe Friday streams just to become a bit more of a thing in the future. It's always pretty chill. But yeah, I reckon, as I said, I think after this weekend, I'm going to try and get back onto some kind of animation grind. So I'd like to try and work on a big-ish project, I think, with a couple of little shorts. I've made a couple of animations, so I can definitely make some shorts out of some stuff that I've made, like how I've done before. It's not always a bad way to bring in some numbers. Might as well reuse some things I've done. So that'll be fun. But it's just gonna get in the motivation. I think anyone who is like an animator or some kind of artist or whatever on here who understands where I'm coming from, I think. Like the whole kind of just getting motivated to do certain things. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right. All right. I think. Once again, my social media just keeps getting filled with all American politics. It's like I don't care. The only four things I love is Lego, Lego Star Wars, and Minecraft. Damn, that's a lot of blocks. That is a lot of blocks. But it's valid. It is valid. All right. I think we've done quite good today, so I think we can wrap it up. I don't think there's anyone we can raid. I can have a quick look. I feel like everyone is just kind of out by time zones right now, so. Burr, 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 burr. I don't think so. Let's edit the video. I wish there was more like brick filmers or like Lego YouTubers that did streams or things I could read into. That would be nice, but unfortunately, there's not many. Guess that makes me the outlier, I suppose. Oh, actually, we can raid into someone. We can raid into someone, but she's playing more Minecraft. I don't know if you guys would mind. Either is I've already been raided in there. Ah, fair enough. I'll tell you what, maybe I might just skip raiding. I'm honestly quite tired. So I might just skip it for now. Yeah, you know what? I'll skip it, actually. I'll skip. I will skip the old raids. I'm just exhausted right now, to be honest with you. Right. But anyway, plans for next week. I'm gonna have a video out at some point. I don't know when. It's gonna be a very stupid short, so don't expect anything too much from it. And I'll have my old schedule out on Tuesday like normal. And yeah, hopefully one of the streams next week will be an animation one, just to kind of help me get back into the frame of things. And yeah, that's about it. I will say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all had a good time. It was pretty chill today, to be honest. A pretty chill one, but it was a good one. We found new cows. Or a new cow, so it's not so bad. And we built a big TNT block. So I reckon now with Minecraft, I reckon I need to kind of really just grind that netherite beacon. I've kind of ignored doing it the last couple of months, but I think what I'll do at some point, I don't know when, but I'm gonna do a really long Minecraft stream, a really, really long one, where I'm just kind of grinding the netherite beacon. But I'll let you guys know that one when we get. Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. What do I think about the gas update? Guys, next week. Bye bye. Good night.